me on the app by guilty by association. That fucking winds me up, that one.
Oh, I know that.
If you done something wrong, you're wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, but
I know that better than most, Bill. I know that better than most. Fucking hell.
Do you know? Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, we know we've been around the app. God knows how many fucking times and had all our sagas ourselves. Do you know what I mean? It was Life on the Edge going at No Face, not the comments. See, she's another one. Listen, Life on the Edge. Wasn't she the one, if I remember correctly, I don't know whose box she got up, but was going, I'm panicking now, get me out! That is that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was that one, right?
I think...
She's like having a panic attack because she requested the box and got let up.
What's it? There's so many of fucking menopause...
With that face again, Billy?
Yeah, I think it's
what the fuck? You know, No Face is generally all right, but there's no way, with as much that's been said about Zia on this app, that No Face don't know what she's like.
No Face, why don't you come up and
To be fair though, Max, I'm probably going to disagree on that one, because there are so many people that even we know about, let's say, and let's say people that bring like certain ones up now, and we're like, hold on a minute, we've been going on about these for fucking 3 years now. And I think it's not sometimes that they don't know what's going on, but sometimes it can be they're oblivious, or sometimes they just don't know because there's a bigger aspects going on somewhere else, if that makes sense, or there's a bigger one going on. So let's say there's a nonce, but there's a bigger aspect of a nonce over here than a little one, so to speak. Like Holly Stanley, for example, yeah, and Lucy Rose, they're big fucking pedalos. There's no doubt about it. But not everyone knows who they are, and I would put that even down like on the videos I posted on the other account, to the comments on it, like, what's this one about? And literally most of them just like, Google it. You know, we'll put the name and stuff like. So I'd have to say, I don't think everyone do, because I didn't know fuck all about Zia until Angie's. I didn't know anything about Birdman until she fell out with Angie.
Listen,
yeah, I get that, because I didn't know about her.
She's holier than thou, and, you know, it's not about her badge, rah-de-rah-de-rah. Then she starts sending all these big gifts, and she gets mod, and then she chirps in their ear, and she's like, oh, I'm blocking this one, and she's a vile, nasty piece of shit.
Yeah.
I've said it again.
Cut Stain that outed her before? Wasn't it you that outed her before, Cut?
Cut Stain outed Zia?
Yeah.
Oh, so you was one of the ones that outed Zia, because I know Cut Stain have been around for quite a while.
I think it was Cut.
Yeah, it was Cut Stain was a mod for Birdie.
But she actually called Cut. Cut was in. Was it Angie's? You were in, and she tried to call you a liar.
Yeah, Cut Stain, she's going to haunt the mayor. Well, I've not heard that one in ages, the mayor. Not heard that one in fucking ages. Chippy coming on nice to the beard on me. Someone called Tommy's after you, Chippy.
Coming online instead of being on here again. What?
Technically, the PlayStation.
Oh, you're about gaming.
Oh, right.
Gaming.
But technically, he is online either way you look at it.
Yeah, he is.
There's been a few lives about that Cut Stain's done and Birdie's been in that have exposed Zia for what she is.
Well, I know
She done it to EQ. She done it to EQ as well.
So the only ones I actually know of myself is obviously Angie, but listen, we have to take Angie with a pinch of salt because we know
EQ got in Angie's box, Bill, and tried to warn Angie about her.
Right.
Birdman. I think there's been another one.
I know Birdman. I know the issue with Birdman.
Another one. Were it Pulley? Were it Pulley or somebody as well? Not Pulley. So there was somebody else as well that she was involved in trying to control with her money. Someone connected to Jay Kanye. Someone connected to Birdman somehow. I'm sure. Cut Stain will tell you because I Pretty Boy Ricky.
But this is what I mean, though. This is where this is also down to the creators, because this is what I mean. This is where creators let money go to the head. Because I don't care. You can send me all the money in the world. You ain't going to be telling me how to run my fucking life or how to be myself. You're not going to be telling me what to do. And no amount of money will ever change that. But this is where creators go wrong. They allow that to change it because they'll mod this person. And then this person, let's say, will get block happy or go far over the top or don't listen to what they fucking.
Well, I agree with you. If look, Tim in there, it's no secret. Tim's gifted me before, quite heavily. But do you know what? If Tim upsets me tomorrow, that's what it fucking is.
Yeah.
There's no loyalty as in, well, you sent me a gift, so I have to be loyal to you. No,
nobody can change.
It doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Wouldn't you prefer a scrap rather than argue on it? Yeah, I would, and a lot of them have tried but failed miserably.
No, it's all right.
I mean, the amount of scraps I have seen actually happen.
I'll go find you later, Tommy. All right, pal.
Talking about on the.
He's all right. Don't worry. He's all right. Don't worry.
No, talking about on the PlayStation, not real life, Bill.
Well, we still have all the scraps in real life, rather than on here. I'd rather watch the boxing side of shit where they're all trying to beat each other up. Definitely.
She was never like that to you, Chippy. What do you mean? Bittersweet. I don't know what.
He's like, no, I mean real life.
Oh, fair enough then.
Boy.
What I thought you. Tim's just running around buying everyone. Don't, Tim, you're starting to sound like Zia now.
Listen, I'll be anyone's for a uni. I don't care.
What I thought I bought you.
We use a prime example.
Uni ain't going to get you a faster scooter. So
I think you know what I mean, Tim.
Shall we use a prime example of money can't change anything? Look at Karina and what she done to me. Yeah. She thought by keeping me in the top 5 of the Risings was going to make me her friend at the end of the week. She got blocked at the end of it. And she knew, deep down, she knew that was going to come. Because I was never going to be friends with someone that had been with the pedo. I'm sorry, never.
You did try to warn everybody.
I even sat on live all week and been going your friend about, like, you fucking idiots. Think I'm a friend with her.
Out of all the boxes I see on the
that's what she was doing.
Tommy, stop it, because they'll end up blocking you.
Tommy, I do have mod power.
No, it's all right.
Say you like me right now.
The box is like, I went to go to it's okay.
Yeah.
No, we love it.
Thanks for the kiss.
It's nice.
That's another thing. Isn't Frankie gone now as well? Has Frankie left the team?
Oh, look, he sent you a gift, Billy.
Oh, thank you very much, Tommy D.
Got right, Tommy.
He's bought your loyalty.
Now.
You bought me for a split second.
Let me just tell you, that won't buy Billy. The only thing that buys Billy is my mince and onion.
Not similar weeks. So you showed us that you got a violation for a month for the vile things you sent to her. Who? What?
Is that Chippy?
Oh, that's Chippy.
Well, I got a violation.
You get no violation.
No, see, that Bittersweet just put in.
Thank you.
Leah showed us that you got a violation for a month for the vile things you said to her.
What? I ain't got a violation of anybody for a month. What are you talking about? This is obviously somebody trying to troll me. Well, it don't work because I've never been violated by Zia, to be honest, only when she spoke live.
So it's basically you're only violated by Sia when Shatch opens them.
Oh, this is right.
Oh, you're just trolling. You can get in the bin. You can go on a naughty step while they tell you.
No, leave Bittersweet here because I'm in the mood for fucking complete and utter Ken today.
Oh, I was just going to mute him.
And you didn't throw me away, Bittersweet. I left Angie because we have a difference of opinion and she's not a very nice person. How about that? Come back at me now.
I must affect a cut stain, that's what it is. I can trust you. I've never had a month's violation. The most I've ever had is a few days, and it wasn't.
The only time I got a month violation was because my mouth was going fucking mighty. And
I love you.
I lasted so long.
Hang on, Bill. And Bittersweet, while we're at it, I don't get thrown away from no one. I walk away because no one is that important to me. How about that? Now, fuck off, because you're a boring Kent. How about that?
Well, look at this.
Carry on.
Look at this. Cutstain said, Chippy, she said I got a month ban too. And Bittersweet says, ask Cutstain, she'll tell you the truth. She just did.
Right,
off you pop, back to Angie and back to Zeke, you fucking saddo.
Honestly.
Max, could you try and speak how you feel next time, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry, Bittersweet sounds literally bitter as hell.
Yeah.
Bittersweet. Yeah, well, she sounds fucking bitter as hell.
I'll give you a guess, right?
I suppose that's why the name's Bittersweet, I suppose.
No, Bittersweet is obviously a troll account of somebody either very close to Zia or
very close
to a
to
Zia
Angie.
lover. So I would say it's either the Cheryls, or it's the Feisties, or the Spiky Apple, or
Yeah,
the
Catherine said bittersweet is Zia.
Silly Sally or something.
I ain't got a clue. I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to keep my mouth shut because we'll be gone in seconds otherwise. We'll be gone in seconds. Honestly, it's all going fucking mental. I've never... The shit I have heard over this week, the shit I have seen, like, bear in mind, there are still lots of missing gaps.
Yeah.
But the shit I've heard over the last week took every inch of me got to come on and just go fucking ham, innit?
What was that, Charlie, that they put? What's that referring to?
How to deal with Charles according to...
Oh, they were talking. Yeah.
Volume 1. Wait till it gets to volume 10.
Max is on volume 108 by now, surely.
Max is just so over the shit that people come out with on this app. You wouldn't. And if people don't like my opinions and don't want me to say anything about them, then don't give me something to fucking say about you on.
Right, so listen, the one thing that on this app needs to stop, and I see this a hell of a lot, and this goes on in all the lives I see. Right, so say like you've all got one opinion right now. For example, say like you all despise Angie, yeah? Let's use that. You all despise Angie, but I'm going to come in, let's say, and just say something kind of maybe in a defence to her. But then a lot of people will jump at that person because maybe they stand for Angie or they've got a difference in opinion. Rather than listening, everyone gets crucified. Can we all stop that? Can we all just agree, like, and go, right, okay, yeah, we get it. Like, just have a general conversation about it rather than screaming and shouting.
Yeah, but Bill, it's not even that I despise her.
No, I'm not, like, I just use that as a base example, innit? Like, it's just what, like, off the top of my head. But just as like a base example, that's generally what happens as a whole on this app, isn't it? One person has a different opinion to everybody in that box, and that's it. Whoa, they're like fucking...
I'm not, do you know what I mean? I'm not like them others. I won't be treated like fucking shit and then stick my fucking towel between my legs and go running back. You treat me like shit once and you're done. It's that simple. You're not that...
Same with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit softer than you, Max, but I get you, yeah. Depends what it is, I suppose, for me.
Billy, you know my mum. You've met my mum. Tim's spoken to my mum. And my mum will tell you, I will cut anybody, including my own mother, in half with my tongue if you're pissed off.
You like me? She's got like a sharp tongue.
And I don't care. I really don't care. It's that simple.
Max is a spicy one.
That's how you really feel, fucking hell.
Spicy Max, we love it.
Why don't you just get to your point?
Just spit it out, Max.
She was getting screamed at the other night.
First time, Di.
She was getting screamed at the other night. Oh.
Max is spicy.
Thank you.
Do you know what? It's not even that. But I'm just,
It's fucking...
Thanks, Cook.
honestly.
Me. Well, your mother was screaming at you the other night.
Yeah, and was I not screaming back at her?
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, she's only screaming because she was on the phone. It's the only reason she screamed.
Look, you were sitting there talking to her, cutting her fucking hair. What am I meant to do? Sit there and watch her? Absolutely not.
It was just too much. She goes, Maxie, coming in, so fucking rude. I'm like, it's alright.
I'm so fucking antisocial. But you're talking. Like...
But, you know, I mean, Max and her mum, right, could be like Angie and her mum. They could be the next duo. No, they could be the next duo, that's what I'm saying. Like, because Angie and her mum, whether you love them or hate them, right, they'd be like Elphaba and her mum on here.
Well, this morning, Angie's mum told her to go out and touch some grass.
Yeah, I fucking saw that. Yeah.
And
My mum
Angie's
was
like, yeah, okay, go out and touch some grass, okay.
Honestly, it can only happen to her.
I'd love to know what Sheila's account is. I bet it's a proper troll account.
You know,
It's probably what's that King Kesh that everyone knows about?
Do you think it would bittersweet?
Maybe it is. Who the hell knows?
I think Sheila would be on your side, Chippy.
I'm not getting
Never
it.
heard so much shit come out of this app over the last week.
What else have you got on your list, Bill?
Well, mind you, I haven't seen Luke the Judge about. He's been quite quiet, has he?
He's in Turkey.
What's he having done?
The change.
The personality transplant.
Is it to look?
He's going full Claire Balding.
I was going to say, is it to look more like Claire Balding, or is it to stay as Curly Watts?
He's getting his teeth done in Turkey.
I mean, what way we going? BBL, don't. That is a laugh.
BBL, Lukey.
But mind you, he's another one I can't. He's another one I don't really like, to be honest. I think he's a pompous as fuck.
Nah. He cussed my mum one day. He cussed my mum.
No, I just think he's really pompous.
I was having a joke with Jay. Me and Miss Jay always have a joke.
Jay, you can have a laugh with.
Then he replied to me, your mum. all right, 12-year-old, calm down.
Honestly, he's nothing but a specky little twat. That is all he is. And I mean, listen, I don't even know what people like about him. So I look at him and I think you are one boring cunt.
The Scottish have got a really good phrase, a really good name.
The facial feature of Billy, like, bitch.
He's a specky hot dog. The Scottish have got that phrase so right. I love that phrase. He's a specky hot dog.
No, I'm not one of these yet. I don't go around licking creators' arse. It ain't me. It is as it is, and it's the way I say it. EQ is calling out Angie at 8 PM. Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go.
Oh no, really, Cheryl? EQ is calling Angie out at 8 PM.
But this is it. When does it stop? It's one calls out, the other calls out, this one calls. It's just constant call outs.
And did anyone see Annette's birthday, by the way?
Yeah.
Did anyone see the birthday?
Oh.
I really wanted to post the content, but I can't at the moment because the account's a bit fragile. But fuck me, I was in my element. The videos I've got and the videos that I've seen from Elspeth, and cooking cruise with John. I mean, get yourself a haircut before you do this live, please. He's doing a live on Saturday at 7 PM where you can go in and discuss X mods and stuff like that. Of Annette.
You have to go in with your wig on.
Because apparently she's lost more mods this week or something.
You know what? I'm surprised she's got any.
Yes, Chloe.
Yeah, go in the box with your wig on and do your impression.
There was a parcel though. Who, me?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Let me see. So I still don't think you can use it as a live filter, which really frustrates me. Where is it? Where would it be? In here. Let me have a look.
Well, you could just put on the glasses and the wig and do some.
Listen, I'm not good. I've had an update on Luke's turkey treatment.
Go on.
Oh no, it's just apparently that you're all wrong. He's just texting me. Hold on. The text says, "Can you just inform Billy and Max that no hate, but I am not having any turkey teeth done or anything like that. This is an essential extension to both my legs to make sure that I can grow up a little bit."
So he's not having his giblets off in Turkey then. It's his
he's having extensions on his shins.
Don't laugh, they do actually do that as well over there.
Don't.
What do they put little
extend your legs.
They break the bone and they put
No.
Well, where is it they bandage their feet?
I swear on my grandchild's life, they break the bone, they put a rod in to give you more height.
Yeah, they do.
And then you buy platform shoes.
I can't. Yeah, Cheryl is back. It makes me well thinking of that. So we can reach. Right, can we also talk about
Look how alive would be taller than
British Tim.
Yeah,
They filed down and made.
Yes, Tim.
The air is full of filings.
Timothy.
Oh, don't.
Who else you got on your list? Come on, Billy.
You've had.
Billy did have a list.
Which one do you want us to discuss? Because you've had Alex, you've had Miss Red, you've had Mama Kaz, you've had Angie just stirring the pot.
I'm sorry, but I didn't have my say on Miss Red, so I'm going to have it now.
There you go. And then hold on let me just go through the list. So these are the things that I can calculate so far that's happened. It's the Mama Kaz shit, Alex Brigham, Miss Red, Cockapoo last night. Charlie.
That was fucking vile.
Then Charlie, like, there's something I want to talk to you about as well. DG getting backlash for calling EQ Mandrew. And then you got Paging Touring, obviously still calling everyone a racist, but unfortunately 90% of the time they are right.
Yeah, exactly. This is what I said. They're calling people racist because they are racist.
And then you've got the tiny Bora who's still on begging. She's now begging for a birthday week. And then you've got Annette. And then you've got the SA claims that Panda's claimed in the recent things that I have heard in a phone call between her and her social abuser on the night she sent me uni. So we can talk about any one of those things that you like.
No, I'm going to have my say on Red. Yesterday was, I'm coming off. I don't know whether it be for a week, 2, 3, 4.
So you're about the video she posted, yeah?
But it's my mental health. I reckon it's because she knew all this stuff that was coming out with Kaz and she wants to fucking deflect and distance herself. And then Kaz has come on and said that that Miss Red's pulled away from her, so I stand there.
So you're basically saying that Miss Red kind of says she's withdrawing, then Mama Kaz is taking the heat, like to take the shit off them.
Yep.
Can I ask a question? Right, so you know when Jay was in Miss Red's live and she kept saying, do you need to take a minute? Do you need to take a minute? And it seemed like Red didn't know what she was on about. I think it was like code for get off, I need to talk to you. Yeah. Now that's coincidentally, was connected. The Mama Kaz at the same time was being outed, etc., etc. Do you think that's when the telephone call happened for them to say we're no longer friends because somebody's found information out that she was about to get outed, etc.?
I mean, possibly, but then in the same stance, do we also think that this is just a show really for TikTok and that we're not going to be friends on TikTok, but away from the scenes we'll still get on absolutely fine?
Yeah, because I've heard that Alex and Red are actually moving in together.
Flat share.
Well, that's why she's moving to town.
No, he's going to buy her an Indian 3 times a week.
No, apparently Alex has just bought a house with 2 basements. He's already got 1 in 1, so it's just
so obviously, Alex, has he been on since the other night? I think I saw him maybe 3 or 4 nights ago, maybe a little bit longer. Has he been on since that?
Not that I know of.
I think he's been in comments. There was something about a joke about Stephen Hawking, and now they're saying he's making jokes about disability.
Well, they don't want to come to me then because we're like all the disabled jokes. So you want to stay away from me.
Listen,
if you can't take a joke, then don't come in here because
Stephen Hawking used to go to Epstein Island and get underage girls. I couldn't give a shit what you said about Stephen Hawking.
This is what I'm saying. Like, this man wasn't all sweetness, and like, unfortunately, like a lot of them higher up and very intelligent. But unfortunately,
Daisy said Alex is moving in with Zia.
Possibility after that week.
Or is that Daisy from the other night that's been just a bit weird and racist, or is that a different one?
Hi, Millsy, you're right.
Millsy. Yeah, I think my take on it now is I couldn't care less. I just don't care anymore.
To be fair,
getting pissed off by people.
I think it's about time this all happened with Alex. I can't lie. It's been a long time coming. Listen, now for me to say this, now I always have a reason of saying things. Now, me and Alex have always had a love-hate relationship. He don't mind me, but I don't particularly like him. And that's kind of how it's always been. Now, Alex, I know this Nicola, like his ex-mod at this time she's got loads of screen recordings of me giving her a load of mouth and being on TikTok giving it a load of mouth. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck because otherwise I wouldn't have said it on a live platform. But yeah, basically, it was at one point, it was threatening to expose me. I was like, what, expose something I've already said on the internet? And I've told her about her husband and the multi-leg. Okay, whatever. But anyway, so he kept threatening me. And then obviously it came about a few months later that he wanted my address. But in between that few months, he was then trying to bully a friend of mine by telling her that she couldn't dislike people and trying to manipulate her into thinking a certain way when that's not how they had felt at all. And he spent months continuously going at her and goading her. And then he said, then it come out about my address, he wanted my address, which I have in messages, he did fucking admit. I have the screenshots and I still have the messages. He actually admitted that, hence why I got up in No Faces Live the other night to say, when he said, I'm not capable of doxing, I was like, well, I think that's wrong though, Because, oh, you wanted your address for yourself, is that right, Alex? I'm sorry, I call bullshit, because why would you want my address? What are you going to do? You're 19 stone, you don't leave your fucking house. Like, you think I'm scared of some twat on the internet? Like, my address has been out there for fucking ages. Like, not one person has ever rocked up, and quite frankly, if they did, they would be met with quite a nice reception, because that's just the way I am.
I think...
come in, no problem. I'll invite you. I'll make you a cup of coffee. It might go over your head. You might get to drink it. We'll see when you get here.
Do you not think, Billy, that no matter... Even if he comes back now, right, I think the damage is done for him. So he was never a big creator. He was just very well known, getting to well known.
Yeah,
do you not think that
before
now,
he had the chance to build himself still, but now he's fucked all that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, do you not think now it doesn't matter if he hangs around the app? He's a nobody now. He is a nobody with no voice because he can't do what he did before because people will know.
See, now, this is the thing with this app, yeah, and this app is a stance on your own platform, so it's how you project yourself when you first come on. Like, I've come on, like me, I'm a gobby, fiery little bastard, and I go for all the wrong words, and my mouth runs with itself. It's something we've always known. That's how I've always been. So when I say something so out there and so outrageous, it goes over most people's heads because they're used to it coming from me. As well, when someone like Alex, for example, is then going, right, we want to do this for the children, we're protecting the children, we're doing this. But then you'll go in to try and push what he would call a dark joke, other people would call it different, but then go and push a dark joke on something that you're socially trying to protect. Now, he's not come on here trying to be a comedian, so he can't project that or pull that sort of joke off.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, and I do think that's a big part of it as well, is how you bring yourself on the app. Like, Angie's always come on the app. Angie's always been a pisshead. She's always been controversial. Angie's been like that since 30 viewers. I've watched Angie pretty much from the first few months. She's always been like that. And that's why it goes over most people's heads, because she's always been that way. She's never been no different. So
yeah, I get that. Yeah, yeah. You put yourself on a pedestal.
Yeah,
you're going to get knocked down off it, aren't you?
These people, you're pretty sure on a target. You put yourself up there as high and mighty. Listen, as I come on most times, one thing I fucking hate is sweetness and light. That's for sure. That's one thing I hate. Do you know what I mean?
I did when I came on. I said I'd be very quiet, not get involved in drama. I'd stay out of boxes, and I still do. I don't do any of that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You're one of the first ones, isn't it, Chippy? Chippy sees 5K and he's there.
I'll get in there if there's 5K. I'll say to Mills and all that behind the scenes, go, oh, I'm not getting involved, I'm not getting involved. And then they'll go, where the fuck's he gone?
This is the person in the comments that's been doing the videos that I keep seeing.
Yeah.
I follow him on the other account. Yeah, so Fat Bazza, right, I initially actually remember you from way back, beginning of the Red Days when you started going live. But yeah, that's how I remember your name coming about the videos all creasing me up. Sorry, Baz, what was you saying?
I was saying Chippy the other day, I was like, I'm not getting involved in any drama anymore, I'm not doing it. Literally 2 minutes later, not even that, I'd say seconds later, he was in Angie's box or in someone else's box. He can't control himself, he's worse than me.
Honestly, I'm the same. Do you know how much control it has to stop myself getting in a box sometimes? Even when people say the worst about me and the most disgusting things about me, sometimes I want to like go, rah, but then I'm like, no, if I do, they're going to piss their knickers. So I try not to. Innit? I'll give certain people the attention that I want to give attention, then it works out for us all.
Yeah.
Who's this in the box?
That's what it is. Hiya, Megs.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hi.
You alright?
Oh my god, I just I can't cope with this app anymore. I can't.
Mental,
just bloody Angie, man. She's so ridiculous. Apparently EQ's doing an exposure now on Angie tonight.
On EQ.
Because Angie's saying that she's this whole thing with Mama Cars and stuff, and this girl Sophie, she's wrong for what she's doing, all this shit, and I'm just like, have an opinion, but when it comes to someone's health, Angie, stop saying that you've got people in your family who's got cancer as well. Like,
right, so when someone's talking about her health, stop making it about her.
Exactly. Why is she making it about herself? It's got fuck all to do with you, Angie.
Angie must have someone in her family that's got everything going with her.
That's what EQ said. That's what EQ said.
I mean,
I'm just like, Angie, for fuck's sakes, man, stop.
I mean, you'd be wrong. That is Angie, and I've seen it myself. You are correct. I've seen it myself many of times. Like where she does this, yeah. Well, I've got a family member or my friend, or she always knows somebody. Let's be honest. If I was a person that knew someone with that amount of problems, I probably wouldn't know them after that amount of time because I couldn't mentally deal with all those problems. I can't deal with my own, let alone everyone else's. But I totally get what you're saying. She does deflect it, but it's the Angie show, isn't it? That's why. That's why she deflects it on herself, because it's the Angie show.
I mean, she gives no one a chance to speak because it's always her, and then that's it. And it's jarring, so I've got to leave. And I tried to get in the box there to try and say, because she was saying, but what if this Sophie didn't have an illness? Would people not be asking for receipts then? But they are. There's receipts out there.
Yeah,
there is receipts, and she's so what's the word? Ignorant to the whole thing. She just wants the clout. That's what I think.
Look, can I just put it out there, Megs?
Yeah.
If someone's sick enough, right, to lie about that sort of thing, then that's a them problem. However, no one also has to put any proof of their medical records out on this goddamn fucking app.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
No one has to put any of that out.
Can I put my bus pass out there? I'm just asking.
Sorry, what? What is?
So, Chippy, you're right.
Yeah, I've got a bus pass.
What the fuck, Chippy?
So you're a little way there.
Well, I'm at that age now. I get to see anyone.
You said it, not me. Just calm down, Grandad.
Not quite.
Just the age of one.
I even allowed to kick people out of seats because they're reserved. I can prove it.
What was you saying, Max?
Age has nothing to do with it, excuse me.
It is.
Well, it's not.
It is.
Because I was 40 when I became a nan.
Exactly. As soon as you hit your 40s, you're old enough to be a nan.
Well, not necessarily, because some are nans at 30.
Granddads, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. As soon as you like a certain 30, 40, that's it, you're old enough to be an an or granddad.
My mum gave birth to me at 30 years.
So look pregnant. We call that a
buzzer. I like them videos,
like you say,
you see guys that pretend they're holding babies and stuff, and they sit down and they just unravel the pack up.
But I do think you're right. Like a lot of people, like a lot of us, and I'm going to say us because I'm including myself in this.
Oh my God.
A free. She's just walking the dog. A lot of us will get a free pass, but that is purely because of how we've been, and I think that's how we stay. And it's not that we get a free pass, because we do get our shit, don't get me wrong, but we don't get it maybe as it would seem as much as other people.